Objection!
January 6th, Vitamin Square. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat, and I still have some unanswered questions for him. A scooter, huh? Would leave it right in the middle of the park like this. The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Hey, what do you think you's doing with my bike? No, I was just... You've been messing with my new ride. It's like what you've been doing. New ride? Isn't that kind of an old... You're gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by... Then who's this that covered my saddle in crap, huh? You's gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a sec. I'm not a wise guy, eh? I had to beat you so hard it'll feel like you were smooching the express train. Uh-oh. You just better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. Would you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright, you saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. He's gone. Sure the guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Gah, pathetic. Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that. And you look like a pigeon that got seed in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time, then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. Felt like you had some cowering to do. Are you a regular at the restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir, there you fill the pit and you want food? Alright. I got scratchy. Oh, bottom. I knew it. This little guy's got something to hide, but what could it be? Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about the newspaper you gave me. He must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did you say? Did they analyze for anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elk. No doubt about it. My neck. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Sports paper refiled into the court's document. MC Bomber? I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find at the restaurant, okay, Belle? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Yes, there is. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. Had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect Jean Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. It must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I'd better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Is he not French? Is it all a lie? So what Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Très Bien, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about it being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason the place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah, hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet the chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Yep, not bad. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you the regular at the restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to the restaurant: to eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to the restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat, how dare you accuse me? What proof do you've got? I can tell you that you're not anyone else. Yeah, no, it sucks. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin tea set. The food at Travian is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a lot of work. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. A load of crock. The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash I go for a swim in money vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. This is yours, right? My magazine. Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh? I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino. Yeah, I think you mean the cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some gold beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwasher, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not, but anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly, they don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Travian. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Travian. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than a month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. You just like the girls in their short little dresses. Then why are you so determined to hide the truth? I am not hiding anything. I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go to so much Travian is... What are you asking me about the girl for? She was the waitress at Travian. Therefore, the answer to my mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Ugh. But I don't recognize that face. And you are probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You become a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. The uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, the waitress was your... Enough, please, no more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Pervert. Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I haven't got one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time for $8. All because of the servant girl. Punish me, lock me up. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. No, really. Listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. So show some respect to him. It's Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident. means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his psych locks and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. We'll bring Maya in her little dress. He looks like one of those grouchy old man types. Yeah, it's okay though. I don't mind guys like that. But if he's involved with this case somehow, that's a different story. Sure. Here's a tip for you, pal. If you want to get information out of a guy like that, you're gonna have to find his weakness and try to get under his skin. Alright. I already know. Let's go. It's that old man! Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eye. Oh, ouch! Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess? Sir? You again? Well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? Ugh, we are so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeons. God. How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir. Quiet, can't you see I'm feeding the Mia? Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes. Of course. Certainly, I'm Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave, wow. About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see. And was the customer alone? Definitely. He was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, ugh, and then collapsed dead. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now, but it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see the other man either. Do you like the food at Trabian? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh, yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. You visit the Trilogy a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right, that man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh, no. Those eyes, I can't take this. He has really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer. So you be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course. He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem, it'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I could do to help. Thanks, Mia. You got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one comes to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya, no. How can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psych lock or 3, didn't he? I'm going to have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind. I'd like to have another word with you. Will do. Okay. Maggie's mother. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Alois, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, this ticket... It disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Yes, me, Alois. Miss Lois. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. I don't want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Oh. Well, that is one piercing scream for a man like him. Something? I don't know. Why have you no evidence? I am not the mask. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. What is this, a poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it. And put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong. But you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? You are the liar. You deny it? Do not make the false accusations, s'il vous plaît. So do you have any proof? I want to see the inconsistent proof that I have stolen from the customers. Oh, me. It's mine. Duh. It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama. And I found it in your kitchen. No. No. That scream just about broke some windows. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and the figurines. And it just slips out. I can't stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from other customers, right? It is the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, oui. It was $500,000. No. Why would I steal? I have no need for such money. Really now. Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you're in desperate need of a large amount of cash? This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? You have a loan. The tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? I hope that scream is in the anime. Like, I want to hear it. I want to hear someone do it. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in his first place? The man he was listening to the radio was his Pierce? Maggie says something like that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, and it exploded. Yes, 500,000! He shouted. And the ticket? And the ticket? He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No. Oh no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, it had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for 500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. It was not. That's enough. Huh? Ah! Mr. Godot? What in the heck are you doing here? Ugh. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. Came here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I had not just a pretty good little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal. Indeed, what did happen to it? I didn't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Voila, you two. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. There's a note thrown into the trash. Looks like we've got a new mystery now, namely, where did the winning ticket go? I got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. To be continued. Alright, I'm gonna stop there. That was a good little recap, an hour of play. I can stretch my neck, I can go relax, and we can try to get more of this done, hopefully sooner than later, but I need to finish this game at some point so I can start the excavation of Hobbs Barrow, because my cousin won't leave it alone. So yeah.